it's Rachel Joy here. I'm just checking in today, and I'm going to let you guys join in with some of my devotional and morning worship time. I am under my favorite tree currently in the backyard, and these are some wind chimes of mine. They blow in the wind, and that's going to be relevant to something I'm going to talk about here in just a moment. I'm going to come sit over in my hammock and get toasty, and my hair got caught in the tree. See that tree? It's gorgeous. Beautiful. My cat loves to sit in it. I don't know where she is right now. Hey, cat. She's somewhere. Anyways, let me get situated here. I'm outside enjoying the tea this morning. I love to make my own tea blends. I get dry tea from the Mennonites over in Guthrie, Tennessee. At the country pantry, and I take different teas and mix them together depending on my needs. And this morning it's echinacea, local honey, and some lemon, and it's really good to help fight off any cold symptoms or allergies. But there you go. Grand handmade cup from a local artist who are potters. They make ceramics. It's pretty cool. I love it. Anyways, lemon seed. I guess I kind of just wanted to share what's on my heart this morning and what's been kind of vibrant in my life and the theme of my mornings for the last couple of weeks. There he is, my robin. I have a robin that watches over me. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's over there on the fence. Let's see. But he comes and hangs out with me all the time. It's my little buddy. You guys see him on the fence there? Hey, Mr. Robin. You see him? Hi. I scared him off. I don't know if you saw him, but he sits on the fence there. I'll talk to you about that robin there. Actually, it's just like a hug for me. The day that I noticed him, it's the same one that comes around. I've got a couple here, but that one, I can definitely identify him. And I'll be sitting out in the front of the house, in the yard, sometimes in the evening. That's where the sun is, and I just love to sit in the freshly cut grass and chill and just breathe in the air and relax and just ponder. And he'll come up sometimes and get really close, but he likes me for some reason. Actually, I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about the robin. That tree over there that I shared with you the other day, this happened about a week and a half ago. I was talking to God. I was like, God, I need you to uplift me. I need you to show me something about myself. I feel alone right now, and I need something from you. Just tell me something about myself. And all of a sudden, the breeze starts blowing just a little bit, enough to hit the wind chimes very softly, and I just love the sound of those wind chimes. Somebody made those for me years ago, and they're made out of copper and hand-cut wood and stained, and the copper pipes are specifically picked out for tones and hung by the creator of those wind chimes to have a certain sound to it. I love it because every time the wind blows on a beautiful day, it just makes me think that God is moving. I relate God in movement with the wind. But I was sitting out here the other day, and I was talking, and I said, God, tell me something about myself. I need something today just to get me going. And all of a sudden, the sun shone perfectly. I was sitting over here. Khaleesi. This is Khaleesi. She's in training. Hey, let's be quiet. Hi. Hey, excuse me, just a moment. Khaleesi, Sasha, go. Both of you, go. Go. I need you to go. Go sit down, please. No, ma'am. Go sit down. Excuse me. Thank you. Lay down right here. I need you to behave right now. Okay? If you want to play, go into the yard. Okay? Sasha? I need you to go away from the computer. Okay? Excuse me. Okay, go sit down. Pardon me. Okay. So, as I was saying, looking at this tree, it's a focal point of just about every single morning. A couple weeks ago, it was full of pink blossoms. They're gorgeous. You guys go play in the yard. Go play. Sasha, go. Take her into the yard and play. Or sit down and be quiet, please. Thank you. We'll play fetch later. Those are my kids. It's like having 3 or 4-year-olds all the time. Not really. Kind of. I don't know. But anyways, I was sitting here and I said, God, I just need something to uplift my spirit. And this tree was in full pink bloom. Beautiful, beautiful tree. And the wind started blowing. The wind chimes tingled a little bit. Beautiful pink flowers. And all of a sudden, the sun just came right through. And it was so warm, it hit my face. So it was like just a fresh, warm vitamin D and sunshine just on my face. After such a weird winter that we had here, it was one of those first like really warm moments that I experienced a couple weeks ago. And all of a sudden, just in the perfect view of how the sun was coming through the tree, lands a robin. And he's got his chest puffed out and he's singing his song. And just the sight of that just squeezed my heart like just a warmth, like I was being hugged on the inside, and it just it was so beautiful to me, and it just made me think, you are the robin. So I started researching the robin. I have this bird book. I like to look online, and I love songbirds. I love colored birds. I like to try to attract them to my house and feed them. That's something that I learned from my mother and my grandpa. But they all have different songs that I'm learning how to identify. But the robin is one that is fairly easy to hear and recognize, and it's one of the most beautiful in my opinion. Some of them sound like sonar, like radio frequencies, little chirps, but it's fun to watch all the different birds. But I love the robin. I definitely have some respect for the robin, and there's a lot of symbolism in the robin, I believe, for who I am and for who we are created to be, why we're here. But just some fun facts about the American robin. They stand anywhere from 9 to 11 centimeters tall. They are definitely here, I don't know if you saw it, but that's the robin. So the male is a little gray bird with a rusty red breast and nearly black head and tail, white chin and black streaks, and white eye ring. The female is similar to the male, but with a gray head and a duller breast. The females are usually a little bit duller than the male. Their job is to brood and keep the nest inconspicuous, and then the male helps actually. If you watch, the male actually helps gather. Like, he doesn't just leave the female bird to just take care of the nest. Like, he actually helps. If you watch them, they work as a team to take care of their brood until they fly off. The juvenile robin is similar to the female, but has a speckled breast and brown back. The nest is like a cup. Female builds with help from the male, and they brood 2 to 3 times per year. So they have 2 to 3 hatchings a year during the hatching season, which is now started. One of the reasons why I love the robin so much is because the female robin, she can lay anywhere from 4 to 7 eggs and fit that underneath her tiny little body and keep them warm, incubate them, and rotate them so that they have every chance possible to hatch as healthy chicks. But they are a pale blue egg with no markings. They're just these tiny little beautiful blue eggs, and it's just the color of spring. I look at that color and I just think of renewal and refreshment and just beauty, and they're just so perfect with no spots on them. And blue to me a lot of times makes me feel like grace, like a grace and peace and life, and it's just a good color. Incubation, the female will incubate the eggs anywhere from 12 to 14 days. The fledglings, they stay in the nest for 14 to 16 days. The female and the male both eat the young. It's just not the female doing it all by herself. Migration, they do complete migrations. Any robin up north, they migrate south for the winter. It just gets too cold. And they migrate to Mexico and Central America. But they're in this area, our robins are non-migratory, so they actually chill out all winter. I know the winters have been even colder. It doesn't seem like they're struggling, but I hope they're okay. But anyways, they're smart enough to know if they have to leave. But they eat insects, fruits, berries, worms, and it's a pretty familiar bird that everybody's familiar with. Although a complete migrator in northern states, it is a year-round resident in Tennessee. Can be heard singing all night long during the springtime. And that's one thing I love about the robin, is that you can hear them all day long. And they even sing in the dark. And their song is really, really, really beautiful. And I really do relate to that. They're one of the first songbirds of the spring to start really opening up their mouth and putting their calls up. One of the first ones that you'll see, even sometimes when there's still a little bit of snow on the ground, you'll see, they don't leave, but you'll see them out there. But as the sun starts to come out and warm up, they'll start to sing this beautiful song, and they sing it all day long, all day long. Most people don't realize how easy it is to differentiate the male and female robins. The male is a lot darker, bolder color, and the female has kind of a sharper head and is dull. Dull in color, but still very beautiful. Robins are not listening for worms when they cock their heads to one side. They are looking with eyes placed far back on the sides of their heads. So they're not listening, they're looking. They have very, very sharp eyes, and they identify worms in the ground with those eyes hide from their perches. And once they identify their prey, they go down, they scoop it up, and they get back up. It's a defense mechanism, but they're feeding themselves and their young. They're a very territorial bird, often seen fighting its own reflection in windows. So it'll fight its own self in a window. I've seen them knock themselves out. I've seen dead robins hit themselves in the head because they're so infatuated with owning their territory. Their own reflection gets in the way and they knock themselves out. Northern birds join resident birds in Tennessee during mild winters, increasing the population. So, but that's just my little robin spiel. I relate to the robin. I love how the robin is one of the first songbirds to start singing their song at the hint of new life, warm spring, when winter is over. And I love that they sing all through the springtime, even at night. And I relate to that because it's always been a habit of mine that no matter what I've got going on in my life, I always seem to sing my way through it. Whether it's a sad song, a hurt song, a happy song, I've always sang my way through it. And that's why it was so special for me when that sun shone on my face and the robin landed and I heard that song right after I was just asking God to tell me something about. So it's kind of like God tells me, you're my little robin. But if I'm a little robin, that means we're all created to be little robins. We're all created to sing out and project out something beautiful when they see growth and see things coming, and just be the ones to bring on the springtime, to proclaim that the winter is over, that death is done, that death is gone. But anyways, I guess this morning I was in the book of Job, and my phone died. I was in the book of Job. It was Job 10, chapter 10 and 11. And towards the end of chapter 11, well, okay, so what's going on with Job is finding himself in a place. I really encourage you to take a look at it. My phone died and I just have the New Testament out here. But in this story of Job, Job is basically having just everything crumble before him. Everything crumble before him. His estate is just famished. His family dies off and he's all alone. And he's talking about how his friends, in verse 11, his friends are speaking against him, making fun of him, saying, "What did you do? What did you do to cause this? You must have done something wrong, blah, 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 to cause all this stuff to happen to you." And the verse turns around and talks about the livestock and to look for God in creation. And it's a beautiful verse. I wish I could pull it up, but talks about God in creation. And it talks about if you want your answers, to look at the birds, look at the livestock, look at the grass that I produce for you. I really encourage you to read the book of Job from chapter 10 and 11 and read through 12, and you'll see what I'm talking about. He says, pay attention. Basically, he says, pay attention to the life that is before you. And that's what I do. That's how I stay on top of things. I don't care what's going on in my life. I don't care who's making fun of me, who's telling me that I did this wrong, or I'm not doing this, or I'm not fitting in this box, or I'm not fitting under this label that was created for me. I don't care. I always find my peace and joy by being connected back to my depths through music and studying nature and looking at life cycles and how God just works. And if you look at the things that God created, besides us, we're still in this process of figuring it out. But if you look at the simple things that don't have brains, but they are living, you don't have free will, but they are living. They're part of a scientific process that makes them a tree, that makes them a piece of grass, that makes them a leaf, that makes them fruit. And if you look at them, they just naturally live, and they come out and they're beautiful, and it's got this whole scientific process of what it has to go through to be what it is. And you can't tell me that that's not by design. It's just because that's how it works. It's just so intricate. But if ourselves take a moment to step back and look at just naturalism, look at nature, look at the birds that the Bible, if you take your Bible app and type in birds and read how many verses are about birds, there's such an emphasis on birds, and I love birds. They all have a sound. They all have something that they ring out in the morning, in the night, something that's beautiful. Most of them. Some of them are gross birds, but we need them because they eat dead things. And the ones that eat dead things don't have good sounds. They have a block. But anyways, I hope you get what I'm picking up. This is where I find my inspiration, is being outside. Outside I'm surrounded. Taking a step back and looking at the simplicity. Stop overcomplicating things. Stop making things more than what they seem. Now you want to be wise. You want to have discernment and be smart about who and where you spend your time. And make sure that you're developed enough to be in places that were weaknesses for you. And that's a place that I'm at right now. Yeah, I used to falter under, peer pressure or trying to be accepted because I didn't have self-acceptance for myself. But, I just, the last couple of years, been in a process of pulling everything back, getting rid of everything that's been slapped on my head that I know I'm not. And stop tripping up like the robin and looking in my own reflection, because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know how strong I was. I didn't let God speak into me and show me, hey, this is you. This is you, a royal priesthood, somebody who is meant for greatness. Instead of looking in my own reflection and picking myself apart and saying, oh, this didn't work because I messed up, or this failed because I was wrong, because there's something wrong with me. No. Stop it. Do not look at yourself. Do not look at yourself in your own reflection through the eyes of other people and through your eyes until you know exactly who you are. Me? My name's Rachel Joy. I was created to be. I'm here to be a joy and an inspiration and love to myself. And everything that I project out, everything that I give out, I strive to be just in a way that people and things don't step on me and consume me, but at the same time, combat it with love and acceptance, but protect myself as well. If you guys get what I'm saying. I hope somebody gets what I'm saying. But anyways, I'm going to finish up with some worship, and then I got to get started with my day. I have some things I need to get done. But I just kind of had a lot on my heart, and I needed to post another video. I just launched my new page, Joy in the Jubilee, and hopefully it can be something that whoever can get on if they're having a down day and just pull up one of my videos and just feel inspired and feel uplifted. That is my goal with this page. And if it's just for me and one or two others, good. If you can pull for me and where I'm going, awesome. But if it's just for me and building who I am and staying on my path and my mission and my assignment from God, that's okay too. Anyways, let's sing a song. Good tea. Echinacea, local honey, and lemon. All locally purchased. Maybe I'm gonna play this is easy. She's such a sweet dog. Okay, go sit down. Go sit down, please. Come on. Go sit down. Whoop. Alright, Khaleesi, go. 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 Sit. Go with Sissy. Go with Sasa. Okay, you can sit there, but I need you to lay down. Sasa, you go too. Go. No. No. Before I spoke a word, you see me know. You've been so, so good to me. Before I breathe breath, you breathe it all for me. You've been so, so kind to me. On the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn, I don't deserve it, still you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah, your love is so reckless. Oh, oh, oh. I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You've been so, so kind to me. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Still, you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the reckless love of God. Oh, yeah. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Still, you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the reckless love of God, yeah. Oh, you are so good. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up. You're coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down. You're coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up. Coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down. You're coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up. He's coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down. You're coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it. I don't deserve it. Still, you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Can't deny it, even if we try. Our bones need water every single night. We can't deny you, even if we try. We feel you all around. We feel you all around. In you all truth is found. We can't deny you, even if we try. Our bones need water, our lungs need the breath of life, and you provide all order deny you, even if we try. Look with our eyes and see your beauty. Look with our eyes and see everything you are, God. We love you. Our hearts cry. We can't deny you, even if we try. We won't deny you, God. We won't deny, we'll never deny you, God. Our bones need water, these dry bones, they need water in life. I need to breathe, my lungs need refreshing, and you give the breath of life. You fill us with joy, you fill me with song and purpose and reason. All knowledge and wisdom and goodness comes from you. And just like the birds, we sing the praises. It's everything you are, everything you are brings life, brings life. You bring life, you bring life, you bring life, you bring life. No shadow you will light up, mountain he won't climb up. He's coming after me. No wall he won't kick down, lie he won't tear down. He's coming after me. No wall too high, no shadow too deep, God. Who rest, I find my rest in your everlasting peace. I find my purpose in your name. It really doesn't matter what they say. You run through my every vein. Jesus, you are the reason I see. You're the reason I live. You're the reason I breathe, God. You are the source of life. You are my beginning every single night. And when the rains come, I do not have to be afraid. 'Cause the storm is just to blow me in another way. Yeah. Your way is right, your way is right and pure and holy. I'll do anything for you, God. You have my trust. You have my love. You have my peace. You have my everything. For you, In you all things are restored. In you, and things that shouldn't be there, oh, you remove, you remove, you remove. 'Cause I'm only what you say I am, and everything that doesn't fit, everything that doesn't fit can go right back to hell. Every doubt, every single doubt. You give me wings to fly. You give me wings to soar so high. You give me sight so I can see. You give me wisdom so I can breathe and know you're in everything. Your love, your kindness, your peace, your way, your breath, God, you're the creator. I was created to be a reflection of the Creator and make beautiful things. It's who I am, it's who we all are, it's who I am. I was made to be beauty and wisdom and love. I was made to create beautiful things for the Master Creator. You create life, you create order, you create right, you right every wrong. And all things that don't fit can go straight back to hell. They can go straight back to hell. Go right back to hell. It's not who we are. I stomp you down. I stomp you down. Any doubts, any fear, I stomp you down. Any doubts, any fear, yeah. Never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn. I don't deserve it, still you gave yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. We give you praise. Thank you, God. You are here everywhere. You abound, the great I am. And we give you praise to thank you for everything you've done. We step back and see your beauty, God, who you are. Your beauty is who you are. Thanks, guys.
See y'all soon. Bye.